We're going to attach our handle now. Now your handle might be different than mine if you have some kind of like really cool intricate design. I'm going to show how to just add a basic handle, and then maybe you could go back and add all the details. So first I'm taking a hunk of clay and I'm going to kind of smush it so it's like a long Tootsie Roll till it's round-ish, and then I'm going to roll a coil. So I usually like to start to roll a coil between my hands in the air, and once I have a good start, clear my space, and I roll flat on the table. And when I'm rolling, I'm using this part of my hand, not my fingers. And I roll, and then I move my hand, and roll, and move my hand, and roll, and move my hand, and I'm kind of sliding it back and forth along this clay so that one part isn't skinnier or thicker than another. If your coil's too skinny or too chunky, try again. I'd rather you have a handle that you tried 3 times to make that's awesome than your first try that's stinky, not working. All right, this looks pretty good. Mine's a little cracky here, so I'm gonna add some slip and just wipe that and smear it until you don't see it as much. And then over here I have another little crack, same thing, but I don't want it too wet because then I'm gonna get a pile of mud. And now I'm gonna take my coil, my handle, and if yours is too long, you can cut some of it off. And I'm going to just press it into like a C shape that I feel is right. And then you can lay it against yours and see, oh my goodness, that handle's way too big. So I'm gonna cut some of it. And then you can lean it against your wall and see, okay, mine's still, I think, a little bit too big, so I'm gonna cut a little bit more. And now I hold it up again. Yeah, that looks about right. And so then I just kind of fashion it into the shape I want. And now we're gonna scratch to attach. So I give it scratches here, scratches here. You might have noticed I cut these to be flat already. And then wherever I'm attaching it, I'm gonna do the same thing. Kind of hold it up, figure out, okay, eyeballing it, that's about where my scratches are. If you have like an uglier part of your clay where it's like all bumpy, maybe that's where you want to put the handle so it covers it up. Slip. A good amount. And then this is the most important part. When you push these together, I want you to press and I want you to kind of wiggle. And what that's doing is it's locking the clay in. Same thing here, I press, I kind of wiggle. And if I give it a slight tug and it doesn't go anywhere, I'm probably good. Oh no, now my handle's crooked, so I need to just press it back into being straight. And now I'm gonna take my fingers and smooth out where they meet. You could also use a tool to help you smooth. Maybe you need to use a little bit of extra clay if you feel like the gap isn't quite filled in. Give it a little rub. I actually think this handle is pretty great. And now I'm good. I will not attach the bottom yet. We'll do that later when we take the can out. You can see the can is still here. Don't take your can out. And that's how to attach a gorgeous handle. And then you can add all the details that makes it whatever you're creating. Ask me for help if you need it, but try it first.